In the 2021 film Wrath of Man, Jason Statham portrays a highly skilled executor of violence who speaks sparingly and is bent on revenge. These traits also apply to roles in Parker, Wildcard, The Beekeeper, A Working Man, and likely another dozen films in the actor's filmography. In the realm of action movies, Statham is a one-trick pony, or a performer with a very narrow area of specialty. But why do we use one-trick pony to describe someone with a single point of expertise, and is it always disparaging? The origins of one-trick pony. According to the Oxford English Dictionary, the phrase one-trick pony was initially literal. It referred to a performing show pony seen in traveling circuses displaying a minimal skill set. The OED cites this 1905 passage from the Oregon Pioneer Association 32nd Annual Reunion as the first to use the phrase in print. Among the earliest of mundane things remembered are the resplendent red shirts of the volunteer firemen, conspicuous in every 4th of July parade. The marvels that were seen at the first one-tent, one-clown, one-trick pony Pioneer Oregon Circus. There are earlier uses of the phrase, notably in an 1869 advertisement for a Nottingham traveling show that featured 2 ring horses and 1 trick pony. However, this likely meant a single pony that knew tricks, rather than a pony that knew just 1 trick. Horses had been a part of the modern circus since the 18th century, having entered with ex-military members who had learned how to demonstrate certain tricks. But there was often more than 1 trick. Horses could pull off a trainer's clothing, walk on their hind legs, or remove their own saddle. A one-trick pony, in contrast, would be a smaller breed that might have more limited range and indicated the circus in town was not sprawling. As the Oregon Pioneer Association noted, you might get just 1 clown, not a whole car's worth. But as circuses of such limited means fell by the wayside, so did the literal use of the term. The OED dates the first use of one-trick pony as a colloquial saying to 1950, meaning a person or thing specializing in only one area, having only one talent, or of limited ability. Curiously, print use of the idiom was scarce until 1980, when musician Paul Simon wrote and starred in the film One Trick Pony, about a once famous singer who grapples with personal and professional breakups. Simon also recorded a soundtrack and a song with the name, which included the following lyrics: "He's a one-trick pony. One trick is all that horse can do. He does 1 trick only. It's the principal source of his revenue." Did Simon help popularize the term? Perhaps. While newspaper mentions of the phrase picked up in the 1980s, the OED denotes the sharpest uptick in usage from 2000 to 2010. A close cousin to one-trick pony is dog and pony show, which often refers to a pandering or simplistic attraction or attempt. This too has origins in the circus, when traveling shows might offer only a modest animal attraction consisting of dogs and ponies. It took on a different and more disparaging meaning around 1949. The New York Times is cited. Dr. W.Y. Elliott of Harvard University told the bankers that the present Russian peace offensive, which has been launched through the sponsorship of many misguided intellectuals by what looked like trained dog and pony shows, is dangerous if it misleads American opinion. These various idioms don't do much for the reputation of the pony, which has now become synonymous with a person or situation of limited ability. Of course, equine intelligence is well documented and impressive. One 2017 study found that horses could use physical cues to alert a caretaker to the location of carrots. Even a metaphorical one-trick pony is still nothing to be ashamed of. According to Forbes, Jason Statham earned $41 million in 2023. That's a pretty good trick. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more fascinating stories.